Hello, future millionaires. This is Aztec, and this is the CSC. I just want to talk with you guys. A lot of people are asking me on Telegram, what do you think is going on with Cardano? So this video is going to be about Cardano because I haven't talked about it in a while. Cardano is my favorite project. I do want to expel the idea that, I'm moving away from Cardano. Cardano is my favorite project. It says it in the heading up above, and I haven't changed that. And I've been holding Cardano heavily since December of 2018. 2018, not 17. I knew to sell back in 2017 in December. The only thing that I really held in 2018 were crap coins, and that was during April, and I sold during April. So the thing is that I am a trader. I do talk about other projects. I am interested in other projects because I'm not just a general trader that just looks at technical analysis every day. I look at fundamentals, technical analysis, and everything else. And I think that's what makes me a very significant and powerful trader. In my last video, I talk about some of the key points that make me a great trader. Go ahead and watch that video if you want to learn a little bit more about my strategies. But the thing is that with Cardano and me not talking about it, that it's just that I understand that they're grinding and they're creating what they said they were going to create, and they're making it happen. They're bringing it into the world. They're inventing it, guys. Cardano is inventing. So I just want to say, I want to make this video for all my followers, for my fans, for people that I look at as my peers, my traders. I've never stepped away from Cardano. I'm holding Cardano. I only hold coins when I think it's the very bottom. And if you were following and talking with me back in December on the Cardano trading Telegram channel, you would have known that I said I'm buying in now. And even in this video, it's titled Cardano Foundation News. Charles Hoskin, God of Cardano, moving away from ETC, BTC breakout back in December 17th of 2018. I said this.
A lot of people are talking about,
Let's actually move back a little bit here.
Kind of close somewhere lower in this area.
A little bit further back, actually.
Above this 50-day moving average. Goes
That's
higher,
actually a 50
but it essentially closes above
exponential.
this 50-day moving average. It doesn't become, like a bearish engulfing candle. And either we, kind of close somewhere lower in this area, or even close back into the wedge, or the next candle closes in the wedge.
I'm trying to explain as long as it doesn't go bearish.
This doesn't
again.
basically become bearish. We could see some movements up into the
$4,000
area.
All right, so this is a video where I was talking about the general market, and anyone that talked with me back then knew that I was suspecting that we would move up. Not necessarily that it was the bottom, but that it was very significant that we broke out of the descending wedge at that time. Now, this is the thing. Basically, if we look at where we were at that time, we were right here, and we ended up breaking out all the way up to the $4,000 area. So, basically, I knew at that time we were at a low, and that's why I bought Cardano, and that's why I'm still holding the Cardano on wallets, cold storage, hot storage, and I hold it in many different areas. I don't hold everything in one place. You got to diversify, not just diversify your portfolio, but your holdings and the way you hold it, your storage. Because, if you only had everything on one ledger, then imagine if it was destroyed. There goes all your money, all of it. So I like to disperse. Now, this is the thing, guys. I've been holding Cardano. I just want to tell everyone I'm still interested in Cardano. I'm just sitting back on the sidelines holding it because at this point I basically 3x'd my Cardano holding. I'm green. I don't really need to talk about it every day to prove that I'm a huge Cardano person. It's if you've been following me, you know that I am. So that's that there. I do want to explain the reason why I'm scaling back into trades for Cardano, and that's because Bitcoin is actually making a significant retracement. No, I don't think we're going down to touch the 0.5, to the 8,500 or even lower to possibly the 0.618 to this, some type of $7,000 area. I think, we're still sitting above this 21 EMA, and that's really bullish. We're just kind of going to consolidate. And the reason I'm moving into Cardano is because we are basically retracing significantly for this time. This time meaning a bullish trend upward where institutions are leading the way. Back in 2017, it was a lot of retail, and when everyone sold, there was large retracements. Now we're in a different era. Bitcoin is evolving, the market's evolving, and the retracements do not have to be as significant as they were in the past. And I've been screaming this on my channel for forever, guys. We're not going to see something necessarily that we saw back in past bull markets, bear markets. This period of time is an evolution in the life of the market, Bitcoin market. Things that happened in the past are not going to happen exactly or need to happen, because we're going to see new things, and we have to think like that. We have to think, well, what are these new things? How are they going to play out? And as an example, we don't need to see 40% retracements to feel secure in buying in again, because the market's not made up of a bunch of retail traders. It's mainly, if you look at the data, it's mainly institutions. Now, does that mean that we're not going to 40%, 50% retrace? No, there's so many factors. But in general, in this movement upward, I don't see that happening at this time. What I see is consolidation going to happen, giving time for the Bitcoin dominance possibly to cool down and allow for alts to catch up. And the reason I'm saying that is based off the global market capitalization Bitcoin dominance chart. And back here in 2017, you can see at the very peak, look right here, Bitcoin at 65%. And right now, Bitcoin's at like 62, 63%. So I would say that the dominance is probably going to take some kind of move. Doesn't mean that we can't go higher than 65%. It just means that I think that this is a heavy resistance level for the dominance. There might be a little bit of a cool off. And when that cool off happened, you can just look down the list here. Ethereum at 9.71, XRP at 2.07%. If we just look at those as indicators of the alts and how they stood compared to Bitcoin at 65%, if we start moving down this area where Bitcoin started to retrace, and this is January 12th, you can see that Bitcoin retraced down to 32% dominance. Ethereum moved up to 17%. XRP moved up to 10.94%. You can see the dominance, just the dominance moved dramatically with the retracement. And this would be a perfect area based off the dominance, because it's a resistance level for us to have the dominance cool off, hit this resistance, cool off, allow the alts to start moving and making their moves, and only the significant alts are going to make moves at this point, guys, in my opinion, because as soon as Bitcoin consolidates, you're then going to see everyone start jumping back in with their gains from the alt back into Bitcoin. There might be a really brief period, kind of like April in 2017, where the crap coins just blow off, But, I would, to play it safe, I would say that for myself, I'm really not going to be touching crap coins at this time. It's just me. I have my own risk tolerance. Everyone's different. I would say if you're looking at alts, look at the most significant ones. Look at the ones that institutions are looking at. Look at Weiss ratings. Look at Grayscale. Look at the big players, institutions. Look at those alts, because those are the ones that are, if there is going to be an altcoin rally, altcoin season, it's going to be the most significant, the most promising projects. So that's 2 points there. We're getting this retracement. The retracement is possibly going to lead into a cool off of dominance, because another point here, in 2017, we hit that 65% dominance. Bitcoin currently is sitting at like 63% dominance. So there's a good chance that we consolidate here, just to allow the dominance to kind of cool off. All right, so I think we all need to look at Cardano right now, because they are this is the video that I want you guys to watch. If you guys want to kind of understand where Cardano's at, you need to watch this video. And you can see here that it's by the Cardano effect, and it's titled Cardano Shelley Testnet Rollout, Road to Decentralization. This is super significant, guys, because this project is a project that is developing a cryptocurrency and a computing platform that is going to become decentralized, but also it's proof of stake. And if you're thinking about the future, you're wanting to look at third level cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin being the first, Ethereum kind of like a second level, and third generation being like a Cardano. And if you look at it in that way, you realize that Cardano really is the future if they can create what they're trying to do. And here, this video really outlines a lot of the questions that you may have. It's the Cardano Shelley testnet rollout. So guys, everyone's been talking about Shelley for forever, since last year, and it's already being rolled out, guys. It's actually being rolled out. I mean, you can actually have your own self node, and what I would type into the search engine is Cardano Jormungandr, and there's many videos here that explain how you can set up your own node and be a part of Shelley and everything. So I think that if you're looking at Cardano right now, with everything that's happening, we're seeing Bitcoin start to retrace, possibly consolidate. That's what I'm hoping for, guys. Based off, I'm not going to get too technical because this video is already long, but the retracement, a cool off in dominance possibility. There's a lot of things that kind of show that this may be happening. And if you position yourself buying Cardano now, Bitcoin's already dropped pretty heavily. I don't see it dropping much lower than the $10,000 area. I would have suggested buying probably a couple days ago, buying Cardano, but it's still, look at this, guys, look at this. It's still at a really great area. It's at the bottom of this ascending triangle pattern here. So, being that it's at 8 cents, 8.5 cents, guys, this is a really big steal, because when it breaks out of here, guys, with everything that is behind it, with all the speculation that is behind Cardano right now, look at it. With a possible altcoin rally and institutions looking at Cardano, you have Weiss ratings, rating Cardano a huge steal right now for many different reasons, with a lot of big players looking at Cardano and buying in, um, with the fact that it's actually still relatively cheap and forming a very nice pattern technically, and looking great technically, still being a very, for 2019, it's been amazing. If you would have bought it back when I was looking at it at 2.7 cents, whew, you're looking at a 3 times gain, guys. More if you, sold back here when it touched, nearly 11 cents. Um, you know, Guys, Cardano's been one to hold this year, one of them. And yes, there's many great performing projects, but will they be as great as Cardano when it moves with the speculation and the institutions behind it? That's my question. What do you think, guys? Tell me what you think below. Comment, like, subscribe for more. Um, I'm not really doing too much on my Twitter. I am underground still. You can, if you've watched my last videos, I'm underground. I'm with my trader buddies, and we're positioning, for what could be the next 2 years of a bull run. And I would say that I'm still holding my Cardano. I'm still a huge Cardano fan. Look at the videos that I showed you here. I am scaling into Cardano because we're at the bottom of a trend line, and there's a good possibility that we break up with all the points that I've made in this video. And with my trading accounts, I want to capitalize and on the move upward and be able to sell at the height, because the point is just to sell at the height, buy at the bottom, sell at the height, buy at the bottom, and at the end of a bull run, basically maximize the amount of gains that you could have made. So that's why I'm a trader. I'm not just a hodler. I am a hodler when it comes to the very, very bottoms. I'll buy and I will hold, but in general, I'm going to go ahead and trade all the way up and all the way down. So never give up on the future of money. Take it easy, guys.